you ask for a label, a condition, I can only say that life out of the water for Clay does not come easy. I think he lives very much in the present, the place most of us want to be. When the ocean's going off and he's not in it, he becomes uncomfortable in his skin. He has to feel it. Clay is connected to the sensation of surfing, the visual experience of being in the wave. He begins to feel the wave from the shore. He's in tune. If you watch Clay, you can see his body begin to prepare. When he was young, I used to ground him if he got into trouble. We lived near the ocean, so he was always aware of the surf. I learned that he had to be in the water. Punishing Clay by keeping him out of the water was not a punishment, but a sentence. A lot of people don't get Clay. He's living, keeping it simple, and everyone is trying to figure him out. Clay does not live in his ego. Clay is pure, raw. He is not going to tell his story with words. Listen and watch Clay, and you may also see his pure intelligence. He definitely sees life different than most. He is as alive as one can be in the thrill of the ocean, and I watch as he struggles for air out of it. I cannot or will not give my son a label.
Surfing's going in a cool direction right now, and I think Clay Marzo is a part of that whole revolution.
Clay surfs amazing. I don't know how they do what they do nowadays.
Far out, I love Clay surfing. It's amazing. One of the most futuristic surfers we got going, and probably definitely one of the best.
Oh, in terms of abilities, at the top, no doubt.
Probably no one at 18 and his age in the world right now that does as big a stuff as he does.
As far as 18-year-olds goes, he's the best one in the world by far. He blows anyone hands down.
If he's not sleeping, he's getting barreled. You know, that's pretty typical of Clay.
I was there for like 2 weeks in California. I saw him every single spot I went to, he was in the water. I never seen someone surf so much. I'm like, this kid is really surf-site grom.
Can't really pinpoint Marzo. He's a true original. I've never seen anybody do this sort of surfing that he does.
I mean, he just goes for it on every wave, absolutely every wave.
Clay's, his whole approach to surfing is wild. He goes just on pure feeling.
So yeah, how do you get a surfer that can only do his best surfing when he's totally not thinking?
When he's surfing, he has no clue what he's gonna do until it's like done, it looks like. You know, it's just like straight instinct to him. It's crazy.
The way he sets it up, like big bottom turn, and the lip is just, you know, it's like second nature to him. It's weird.
Oh, I guess always the tail's gonna be flying, but you never know where he's gonna end up, because he'll end up backwards grabbing this rail, looking up at the lip, and then he spins it right around and just keeps going down the line.
You can just tell as soon as he takes off, that's all that's gone through his head, you know. He just wants to destroy that wave and do the biggest, craziest turn he can, and he's got that knack. He's just like some sort of cat where, you know, no matter what sort of crazy position he puts himself in, he always seems to be right out of it.
A bit of an elastic man. He can recover from the weirdest positions. It's pretty entertaining to watch, that's for sure.
You know, when I first saw him surf, I was like, he knows things I don't know, you know? He knows things that all these other guys I'm surfing with don't know.
It's funny, if you watch a wave of myself and then you watch him back to back, I look like a stiff old man, you know? Just like, ugh. And then he's just like, looks like he's always just, you know, moving. Looks like you could bend like in between his joints or something.
And it's not like, you know, you can practice that. You almost have to just be born with that kind of skill or whatever. If he's double jointed, I don't know.
His personality, yeah, he's a trip. I don't really, on land he's really quiet and shy and reserved, and when he rides a wave, he seems just like radical Black Sabbath, just, you know, goes for it, like totally different guy.
It's hard to know what's going on in that kid's heads a lot of the times, you know, and he doesn't give you enough to grasp, to hang on to. There's always like a gray area.
I think more than most people I've ever met, he moves to the beat of his own drum.
He gets excited, like it's pretty hard to get the excitement out of him, but he doesn't say much. So, like the whole time we travel with him, he only gets excited when he sees a sick little left or when he's eating.
And it's good to be around, you know, he froths a lot, you know, he gets you excited in the water, even if it's 1 foot big or like 10 foot or 20 foot, like he's up for it.
Yeah, he starts doing this. I love that. Whenever he sees a wave, especially a left, we'll start using that one. I think that's classic, yeah.
Got me Slater, got me Slater.
Bright lights, TV screen, feels like looking at a magazine. You are on the floor, feels like dancing is the way to go. But if you let her see that man say, whoop, whoop, show her that you're not that shy. Let her see that man say, whoop, whoop, show her you're that type of guy.
Hello, sir. That's it. It was fun. Fun trip. Good job, man. Good ripping.
Bye-bye. Surfing? Oh, he was on about one. About one. He walked really early. He was about 7 months when he walked. Clay didn't crawl, he just walked. And he would go out with water wings on the front of Gino's board and just like lay there and hang onto the board, and they would just cruise in. When he was little, in order to put him to sleep, I would float him in the tub. He'd put his head in the back of my hand and he would just float and just relax and just let go in the water.
He used to swim when he was younger. I think that was a big advantage for him.
And even up until like 3 years ago, they would call Clay out of school to go to the meets in Oahu, kind of as their secret weapon.
When he was 10, I believe, he swam in the state championship.
So I would have liked him to stay in swimming. No, I couldn't keep him in the Speedos.
Oh! Yeah! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Then it was just, that's all. Surf, surf, surf. 6 to 8 hours a day.
I'm Clay. I'm gonna go surf 6 in the morning, down patrol. Let's go.
kind of Clay goes in waves, just like the ocean, and he is moody.
And you never know what to expect. Like someday, like he'll be the happiest guy in the world, and someday he'll be like, he doesn't like you, he's gonna tell you straight away. Like, what are you looking at?
Oh, it's your problem right now.
You know, most people I know wouldn't have the amount of honesty that he does.
Pick trunks for every rider, and they gave me the pink Yike stripes trunks, and they're okay. Yeah, the length, I don't know, I'd rather have it a little longer actually. Don't like the length. Maybe actually with better material with the length, maybe be good. Well, you want me to length the length then. Yeah, pretty much.
I know he doesn't consider other people's feelings when he's saying these things, and that's what makes it funny, you know, is he'll just write off people and he doesn't even think that they would ever care, you know?
I was hoping my girlfriend would give me some more massages before my heat, but it just kind of came down to the point we had to rush. I was stoked over here, you know, she gave me some positive vibes and a couple negative ones, but every once in a while, but that always comes with it.
There's no way I would ever tell someone that, but that's so cool that he can. And that's him, you know? It like makes me want to be that way.
You know, he doesn't change his personality for anybody, and what a lot of people hide about themselves, he at least is out there and shows it.
He does it the most when we're watching the footage back, you know, that night. We'll just see him catch a wave and he'll just like, oh man, just starts. But that's sick, you know, that's just part of his character. And, you know, that's why he's so unique, because who else does that kind of shit?
He'll go out in the water and sometimes talk to himself.
It blew like big air came in the barrel. Like.
Then he'll come home and he'll watch in slow motion, click by click by click, that same maneuver 30 times.
He'll like fast forward your wave and then slow-mo his own like 3 times, and he doesn't see that you would care to watch your wave. He just wants to see his like over and over. That's probably what we all want to do, you know, but he actually does it.
Asperger's is a form of autism. It's what we call a higher form. So the person can speak, but may have difficulty with the art of conversation.
They're able to sort of function in society and seem normal, but yet have enormous problems with social interaction. They tend to have certain idiosyncrasies which are very pronounced. If you see people flapping their hands in and of itself, I don't think there's anything abnormal in the sense that we consider as an abnormality. But for them, it's something that they do to de-stress themselves.
The best description is that the brain is wired differently. It means that some things are processed so superbly that the person has areas of excellence. There's a tendency in Asperger syndrome to have what we call a special interest. What it means is that when the person with Asperger's chooses to do something, they will become an expert at it, probably the best in the world at it.
That one activity or one sphere of excellence that they have, that they can devote, I think, exceptionally long hours and concentration that I don't think a typical person could bring to it.
But when they become so dedicated and they let their mind really focus on aspects and connections that nobody else had thought of, so it becomes intuitive, that's when they excel. I don't think of Asperger syndrome as a disability. It's a difference. There are a number of famous people, from Einstein to Mozart, who had many Asperger features. And if you're going to excel at something, you switch off the social brain and the other parts take over. So we need Asperger syndrome.
You can see the passion that he feels for doing what he's doing. I think it's somehow the way he comes across as he's so passionate about it, it's almost like that's what he's living for.
What he'll do is have a schema of many waves that he's had before and then be able to predict what to do in that situation. So his brain disconnects from everyday functions and just becomes one with the wave. And so he'll intuitively know what the wave's doing, so he'll anticipate that and be ahead of everyone else.
I think when crowds come in, it's a sensory issue. They feel hemmed in and sort of claustrophobic.
The difficulty is manifold. It's reading a face. It's understanding many people talking at the same time. Lots of movement. What do you orientate to? What's the important part that you've got to look at? That face has changed. Why has that face changed? Tone of voice has changed. People are moving quickly. What does that gesture mean? And your brain has to process that very, very quickly. Typical people have brain circuitry that intuitively and automatically understand other people effortlessly. But those with Asperger say, how do you do it? People prioritize socializing and partying more than any other activity, but for some people they're not turned on by that, and that's not wrong to like being by yourself. His good day will be how well he served, not the social relationships of the day. I think the main treatment is self-understanding and self-acceptance. The trouble is, people will say, people who suffer from Asperger's. No, you don't suffer from Asperger's, you suffer from other people. I want people to admire those with Asperger syndrome, to say that it gives you talents. Don't feel sorry for them, applaud them.
Interviews are cool at times, but sometimes a little too much. I don't know.
Tell me about your video project you're working on right now.
I just get a bunch of footage.
You got a name for your video yet?
Still thinking on it.
Yeah, you know, it definitely creates extra pressure having the media and having, you know, all this hype.
A sponsor wants to see you being able to talk to kids and stuff like that, and if you're the kind of guy that just shies away and kind of like don't sign autographs, the grommets want to be able to interact with people and they want to, that's how they become your fans kind of thing.
As far as promos, catalogs, you know, it's weird. You sign a contract, next thing you know, you're not a surfer, you're actually, I'm a model, I gotta do like wetsuit shoots and all this weird stuff, and you'll have to get used to that too because we've been doing a lot of it.
At the latest Young Guns tour, I noticed he wasn't hanging around a lot. He was hanging in the van when all of us were doing the signings and stuff. And I don't know, I wish I was doing that. That's what I wanted to do.
It's a full different world. I mean, in the Marzo, I mean, they basically run themselves as a business kind of thing. I mean, you must watch heat yourself surf, Clay, and it doesn't make such a difference. Like, and these days, you've got to be professional. You've got to be way more than just the guy that goes out and rips. Everyone rips. This is how you're going to distinguish yourself amongst everyone, if you get what I mean.
We're in Paris in spring.
ocean for a run too low. Get to the ocean for a run too low. The one that you are looking for, you're not gonna find her down the line. I know that I'm lying.
It's kind of weird when you start traveling and doing stuff for big companies. You know, there's obligations you gotta do, and it's just part of the job.
Travel takes time. But yeah, I don't like it. Not really. I like traveling, but like, I really don't.
The things that get hard, I think, is like, okay, you know, you got to be at the airport here. Where's your passport at?
When you're traveling with him, a bit worried about his passport. Mom called me and told me to hold on to it for him.
Where's the key, Clay? Did you see a key, Clay? We get shit about keys and That's right.
Don't let the darkness eat you up. Don't let the darkness eat you up.
Yeah, I just want to get home and surf. Some home waves, warm water.
He's growing up with all of these boys back in Maui, and you can tell that's the place that he loves to be the most.
It's a career choice and it's a life choice. Do I really want to be a traveling professional surfer? You know, and if I do, then, you know, I have to make the sacrifices in order to become one.
It's a long, hard road if you want to be a professional surfer. So he's got the talent, that's for sure. But, you know, only talent can take you so far.
Clay was up here in Santa Cruz trying to gain some WQS points, trying to really work towards getting into those bigger events, and, you know, the goal is to get him on the WCT.
I think he's naturally gifted enough to make it on tour. I think he could surf QS and easily make it.
He did put his wetsuit on backwards.
Slow down, take your time, you got time. We'll be out there screaming.
Here he goes, here he goes.
Go, go!
Clay Marzo, your heat leader, cracks it once off the top. Trying to get around the section, a little flow, dropping back down, lots of board speed, hard slash.
Started off small waves and got through the small wave part of the contest, and waves got really bombing, and I just was able to get through a few rounds.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes. I got a good wave, yeah? Kind of doubled up. That inside 3 turns just... Kind of inconsistent, the waves dropped again, and
he had the opportunity, he had 2 opportunities to turn that heat.
Get underneath everybody, you have to. Do or die.
Like I've been telling him all week, it was really important to get inside position. This is considered a right point, it's a right point break. And Clay had potentially the wave that would have turned the heat. Adam Wickwire, he weaseled underneath him.
You know, for someone like Clay, if he's getting paddled around, you know, he's gonna have to be able to step back in that guy's face and paddle around him.
It's hard to get the wave, it's kind of a wave battle. I'm not the best at battling.
But Clay Marzo, surfer in yellow, you're in 4th place, you need only a 183, under 20 seconds. Just keep paddling in. All you need is like a 1 something.
I've lost heats needing a 3, but, you know, I was scrambling to get my 3, you know, and if he needs a 1, I mean, that's literally standing up on a wave.
All you gotta do is stand up and do a widget.
If a guy just lets that pass, I think that's kind of cool. That's kind of like, that's like soul surfing a contest.
Countdown, 5, 4, 3.
You just gave it away right there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Oz and surf the World Juniors.
This contest is pretty much the hardest junior event in the planet. It's really hard to qualify for and it's really hard to win.
Just remember that it's just another surf, okay? It's just another paddle out that you do every single day of your life. There's nothing different, okay? The only difference is there's another guy in the water with a singlet on. You don't even got to worry about him because he's worried about you.
Some contest turns, don't try to huge throw till first turn off the back.
Oh, you went too big.
Yeah, my first heat was for sure nervous. I was nervous because, I don't know, I just felt the vibe from all the people kind of, but you just gotta block that out. The next heat was a lot better.
The place packed, I'm hearing the hands clap, everybody stand back, we don't know how to act and I'm moving and you grooving, we all winners today, no losing, grab your friends, let's have some fun, it's just getting started and we ain't even done, let's go. We having fun, alright, yo. In the place and
oh yeah, no, that was ridiculous, that's Clay Marzo.
What's the plans now? Do you want to catch a few more waves in the next heat maybe when you hit the water for round 3?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely get some outside better waves for next heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, showed up.
Oh, you got swallowed. All right, Clay, come on.
Oh my goodness.
He's lost. He's lost.
I think losing this year makes me just really badly want to come back and just do better because, I really want to prove that I could beat some of those guys and make that final at that count. So.
Maui. Rock Island in the sun. I like staying home, I feel safe when I'm with my friends. Friends are family.
I'm feeling rough, I'm feeling wrong in the time of my life. Let's make some music, make some money, find some models for wives.
Oh, kind of scary, but
I'll move to parachutes and then we're heading off with the stars. You've been the island and the beachwood and the elegant cars. This is our decision to live fast and die young. We've got the vision, now let's have some fun.
Really good at getting barrel too. Like his legs are short and he just gets in these little positions. Right when he drops in, he just tucks in perfect.
Yeah, it's overwhelming, but what else can we do? Get jobs at offices and wake up for the morning commute.
We don't really do much. I mean, we'll go get food, go get something to eat, hang out with some friends maybe. Mostly just surf though.
Forget about our brothers and our friends. We're fated to pretend. To pretend. We're fated to pretend. To pretend. I'll miss the playgrounds and the animals and digging up worms. I'll miss the comfort of my mother and the weight of the world. I'll miss my sister, miss my father, miss my dog and my home. Yeah, I'll miss the boredom and the freedom and the time spent alone.
you're not bound. Bottom turn right under it. 6'8".
Love must be forgotten, like it always
When there's no waves, we like to play tennis. Yeah, he's good at tennis. We all play tennis. Like, whenever it's flat, all we do is play tennis.
Tube riding for sure just came with growing up where I lived and just always getting barreled at home. It's the best thing about surfing. If there was no such thing as barrels, probably wouldn't even surf. You know?
Since the diagnosis, I feel that Clay has more of an understanding of himself, and it's been a very positive change.
See amazing growth, maturity, you know, evolving.
I can just totally tell in the last year or so, you know, just with the whole traveling thing and just his whole act, he's definitely got it way more together than, you know, 2 or 3 years ago.
I've seen that he's looking people in the eyes more.
Yeah, his whole social side of things, it definitely seems like he's way more comfortable, you know, hanging around a group of people and stuff now.
By me finding this out, it was the answer to all my prayers. I completely understand my son now. I feel closer to him, more connected. It makes all the sense in the world to me, and it makes me appreciate the amazing person that he is every day of my life.
I feel like I'm at home. I'm in the water. Waves are toys from God.
You asked for a label? Incredible. That's my label for him.
Surfers Healing, a foundation for taking children with autism surfing.
Surfers Healing has made a difference in our son's life and our lives as well. It's great to see the change as he goes from the beach out to the water and the way he comes back in. He loves it.
Clay is a miracle. Clay is one of the most beautiful human beings and is an inspiration to all these children and to myself and our organization. So it's an honor having him here.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Always.
This one kid that just did not want to go on the board at all, and they basically forced him, like, against his will to get on the board and go surfing, and he had never spoken a word in his life, and took him out surfing. He totally calmed down, and he ended up saying like 10 words that day. First time his mom ever heard him speak, and you know, they said she was crying on the beach, and it was amazing.
The kid, and he was right here, and I like knocked him in the face. Kind of baffled at first. He's alright though. But like I shook because I had to get the water off my hair and just nailed him. So you know there's pirates around here saying some funny stuff. That's what he told you? He's all, they grab all their stuff and they go overseas. He's all, they go overseas. I'm all, where do they bring it? That many, like, I wanted to get a good right, almost came out of a long little right.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Almost coming out trying to doggy dart, and the lip just took me ting. Kind of bummed because the banana ain't like I thought.
So many styles that you couldn't count them. Searching the vivid images as we spout them. Regulators of the system as we flout them. Put it in your head so you can stay steady bouncing. So many styles that you couldn't count them. Searching the vivid images as we spout them. Regulators of the system as we flout them.
You hungry?
Let's go eat. Let's go ask people where McDonald's is around here.
And what did Clay just eat?
All together?
Yeah.
4 eggs, a ham and cheese sandwich, some fruit, yogurt, cereal, an apple, an orange, candy from the vending machine in Spain, 2 Big Macs, a fillet of fish, a McChicken, a chicken nuggets, 2 fries, supersized, an iced tea, a McFlurry. Came back here to the hotel not even 15 minutes later and had a giant baguette ham and cheese with extra mayo. And now he wants pizza. Standard.
Gino, do you have a question for your brother?
If you weren't a pro surfer, what would you be doing?
Hopefully just making videos. I don't know. Probably make videos, edit. I just ran over Dusty, bro.
Hi, Clay Marzo is a freak, surfs mental.
I heard about this boy, Clay Marzo. He rips. Pretty nuts.
Scrub it in, yeah, scrub it in deep. Get the meat out of the, you know, like you squeeze out the meat of it. To the nose, come on, breathe, yeah. Easy. There you go. Okay, now one more, you get it. What about the other one? Which one? The other piece. It's all good?
Yeah, Clay.
Is there any more of that?
I'm Matty Irons. I like to hang with the whole Kilo boys, you know, down at the Pavil. Marzo, blowing it up. I don't even know if he surfs Pavils because he always goes left, maybe down Windmill side. But HGA,